welcome to Detroit.
Police are looking for another gunman right now after a teenager is shot and killed in Detroit.
15-year-old girl was sitting in a car with two other people Saturday night. Shots rang out. The other two people were also hit and they're injured. Fox News' Ronnie Dahl talked to a witness.
3 people shot. They're in a car, frantic to get away, to get to help. They make it just past this intersection. But it was too late for the teenage girl. She had been shot in the chest. 15-year-old Elena Cuevas, an innocent teenager, gunned down. She was caught in the crossfire when a man started firing shots into the car she was riding in with her sister and another man. They were in the 4000 block of Seacott Street when the bullets started flying.
I looked in the car and I happened to see the little girl laying there, and it didn't look good. So a couple of my friends took her pulse, and they said it didn't look good.
Witnesses tell us Elena's 23-year-old sister was driving. She managed to make it a few blocks away to the corner of Michigan Avenue and Martin Street and pull over for help. All 3 suffered gunshot wounds. Elena died. Her sister is listed in temporary serious condition, and the 25-year-old male is said to be critical.
It was really, really sad. This violence got to stop. They got to do something with it. The mayor, he has to do something with this city because it's just getting out of hand. It's too bad that the girl had to die.
Detroit police still working this murder investigation. They don't have a motive right now. The suspect said to be a black male with dreadlocks. Not a lot to go on. In Southwest Detroit, Ronnie Dahl, Fox 2 News.
Tonight, the city of Detroit in the middle of a growing crisis.
Residents say that the murder rate is out of control. I know that the mayor's got his hands full with a budget he hasn't been able to get his hands around for years. But public safety is his priority. This is stuff you can do about, and you cannot tell me that the police cannot prevent murder. There's no respect for the law in this city street. You don't need a driver's license. You can carry a gun. If you get caught, you're getting probation. It's out of control, and everybody's crying out. My job on Monday morning is to tell the mayor, Dave, do something. The city.
It's been a violent 2 weeks in Detroit.
32 murders in 15 days, and that does not include non-fatal shootings.
Are you sick and tired of what's going on in this city? Yes. Are you ready to make a difference? Yes. Yes. I see that job. You guys ready? Yes. All right, everybody watch out for the women and children on the side. We're going straight down the street. What do we want? Peace. When do we want it? What do we want? What do we want?
A car thief shot a homeowner who was trying to protect his property.
Sources tell 7 Action News police found the stolen Crown Victoria nearby, but Kimberly Craig tells us they're still looking for the killer on Detroit's west side.
Friends and neighbors say 39-year-old Mark Tompkins was a friendly, hard-working man who took care of his car. It was a black Ford Crown Victoria like this one, and he kept a close eye on it when it was parked next to his home on West Lafayette here in Southwest Detroit.
We are Detroit Southwest Pride! We are second on the road!
months away from completing his nursing degree. She had moved her kids to Ohio, worried something like this would happen. A family in mourning, trying to come to grips with the senseless murder of Wyman Shaver, a son, a young father, a man with a dream.
Says, hold on, she's a victim, not a criminal. On the edge tonight, that riverboat cruise that ended with a gunfight. Several people face charges, including a woman who admits that she was one of the people who opened fire, but she says only in self-defense. So why is she facing prison? She thinks it's retaliation by the prosecutor.
In the cold-blooded murder of a 14-year-old boy. Police want to question the young men you see right in these surveillance photos. They are considered persons of interest in the killing. The victim was found shot to death right on West Grand Boulevard last night on Detroit's west side. If you can identify any of the people you see in the surveillance photos, please call the Detroit Police Department or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
I see! Stop the violence! Keep the peace! Stop the violence! Keep the peace! Stop the violence! Keep the peace! Stop the violence! Keep the peace!
A triple murder in Detroit. 3 people found shot to death inside a car. The victims, all in their 20s, found inside that car with out-of-state plates. Fox News' Ron Savage live right now outside the medical examiner's office with more. Ron.
Hewell, it's not surprising in violent crimes to find victims killed, but it is unusual to see 3 victims shot and killed in a car, and it's even more stunning when it happens in the middle of the afternoon.
Gunshots right in front of the house.
Sadly, Michael was hit. Another teen who's 17 or 18 was also shot and critically injured. Family members say they frantically called 911 for help, but an ambulance never came.
They just left my son to die on the porch. People that got kids can relate to somebody that's waiting for help and never comes.
This group of Southwest Detroiters took to the streets today to spread a message of unity and peace.
Violence is not the way, two wrongs don't make a right.
But it appears some folks in our area are having a hard time understanding that. According to numbers released by DPD, the past 8 days in Detroit have been bloody and deadly.
Let it rip. An entire city in crisis when it comes to crime.
We need to be able to know that we can get in contact with the police department.
Bodies piling up, residents fed up, and police morale hitting rock bottom. DPD shifts getting longer and their paychecks getting smaller. Now even the men and women in blue are afraid.
Do you feel unsafe right now?
That's why these people say they'll continue to march, hoping the senseless violence will stop.
We make a great impact. We do peace walks, we do chanting, we pass out flyers, we let them know more about the organization. We've even had people off the streets that jumped in our walks.
something.